Now, are there parts of the movie that don't work? Of course there aren't. Like, the new Black Widow that we got in this movie wasn't really necessary, didn't make a whole lot of sense. How did she become the security detail for the President of the United States? The leader, obviously, like the ultimate villain of the movie who's kind of pulling all the strings. I didn't mind him, but I didn't hate him. Like, I don't understand the hate coming across the character. Like, I think we got way more of the character than I was expecting to. And some of the strings that he was pulling maybe didn't work out, but a lot of them did work out. And how, again, connecting to everything with Thaddeus Ross and the slow descent into madness and how the ultimate goal was to get the revenge on him. Like, I didn't hate it. Is some of the dialogue bad? Sure. Some of the dialogue, it's not even bad. It's simple. Like, it's very, very simple, which could be a result of so many writers being a part of the film. And the thing with the effects is, like, sure, there might have been some moments that were very, very like, okay, that's not a very good effect. But the majority of the effects, up until the very end, really, were really good. You're telling me that all of the aerial battles with Sam Wilson and Joaquin Torres were bad CGI? No. If you're only talking about the cherry blossom scenes at the very end, that's something that I can easily look over. At the end of the day, no matter how great, incredible, bad, ugly this movie is, no matter what your feelings are on this film, there are only two important things that we need to know and walk away with from this movie. First, Sam Wilson is going to be in charge and recreating and rebuilding the Avengers. Not from, and of course, it was mentioned by Thaddeus Ross in the film. Like, he brought it up to him that he wants to build the Avengers alongside Sam Wilson. But now it's been planted in his head and he wants to do it. It is now going to be his turn to rebuild the Avengers because they haven't been around. They're not supposed to be around because of the Sokovia Accords. And number two is Tiamat Island. Like, what the hell is going on with Tiamat Island and Adamantium, right? Everything after the Eternals, we have been wondering, okay, how are they going to solve this? How are they going to talk about this? There's a gigantic celestial sticking out of the Indian Ocean. They answered it. Like, they answered the question. We have adamantium in the MCU. We have all of these major countries fighting for the metal, which completely makes sense. A political thriller. The USA versus Japan and a couple of other countries are involved. The French, right? I mean, it completely makes sense. And so we're walking away from this film with the two biggest questions regarding the entire MCU. They were answered. I respect everybody's opinion, especially when it comes to movies like the MCU, right? Everyone has an opinion on their characters, the story, whatever. For me, I enjoyed the movie. There are things I didn't like, sure. But I enjoyed the movie for the most part. Like, I was going in not with the biggest expectations in the world, but it surpassed them. I had a great time with Sam Wilson. I had a great time with Joaquin Torres. I had a great time with the aerial fights. I loved the transformation of the Red Hulk. So for me, the movie is a win.